Hey, how are you?
How are you?
Good. If you could give our viewers your name and position here.
Grant DePorter. I'm the CEO of Harry Caray's restaurant group.
Well, that's incredible. Let's talk about this restaurant. How long has it been here on the pier?
Well, on the pier since 2010. Our flagship restaurant, Harry Caray's Italian Steakhouse in River North, has been there since almost 40 years.
That's incredible. So give us some of the history and the significance of this restaurant.
Well, I mean, for those people that don't know, Harry Caray is a Hall of Fame Chicago Cubs baseball announcer. And, he just liked being with people. He liked to go to bars. He drank quite a bit. And liked just to talk about Cubs baseball. So years ago, we decided to create a restaurant around his, personality. Created a steakhouse, and then we kind of expanded from there. This restaurant here, we have a lot of celebrity partners, like Patrick Kane, who's the winningest American-born hockey player of all time.
Yeah.
Richard Dent, he was the MVP when the Bears won the Super Bowl. And so the restaurant's kind of, and Harold Ramis was our partner. He passed away like 12 years ago, but we do a tradition here now. On Groundhog Day, we reunite cast members from his movie. So I reunited the cast of Groundhog Day. We had Bill Murray, Brian Doyle Murray, and everyone here with the Groundhog.
Now, Bill Murray's a Chicago guy, is that
Yes,
right? Yeah, that's right. So that's very insignificant that he... Wow, so let's talk about the ethos, where this sits in the ethos of Chicago history and folklore and just Harry Caray in general and his place in Chicago, especially with this restaurant.
Well, I mean, this year, to celebrate the 100th anniversary of Route 66, people probably didn't know, Harry grew up in St. Louis right off of Route 66. He learned how to drive on Route 66. He changed his name from Carabina to Caray on Route 66, and so on. So there was so much. And I had noticed in California, they moved the ending point to the Santa Monica Pier in 2009. So I went to Chicago City Council. The mayor, the governor of Illinois, everyone loved the idea of going pier-to-pier.
Pier-to-pier. It's great.
Yeah.
It rolls off the tongue.
Yeah, so we did it while we were doing our 28th annual worldwide toast to Harry Caray. I've had bars and restaurants around the world toast him for the last 28 years. We've had over 5 million people toast Harry. But we did it here. I had Tom Dorr, who's 7'2". He was a Bulls announcer, dressed like the Gemini Giant, a famous statue on there.
That's incredible.
And so everyone went into theme. We had Abraham Lincoln impersonators here and so on. And then we put a giant mural inside embracing the whole route from Chicago to California. And then we have food menu items inspired by all 8 states on Route 66.
So really, when it comes down to it, Harry Caray was almost a tipping point to move the beginning of Route 66 to the pier.
It made sense to everybody, right? If Harry
doesn't have that experience, if he isn't the person that he is, maybe we're not standing here talking about the beginning.
Yes, and people don't know, like the Cubs-Cardinals rivalry was known as the Route 66 rivalry.
We talked about that quite a bit.
And Harry was the Cardinals announcer first, then the Cubs, but he had to take Route 66 back and forth to the games.
What a story. I mean, and that was one of the biggest rivalries, ever.
Oh, yeah.
And historically so significant in American history, and it's just incredible. So maybe last question, what does it mean to have events like this, one of the biggest restaurants on Route 66, coming to Chicago, and at your place, kind of, mixing things up?
We're very honored. I mean, Big Texan is one of the most legendary restaurant stops in the entire system, right? From end to end.
Sure.
I can't think of one that's actually more famous right now.
It's big.
Yeah.
It's big.
So to have it here in Chicago at the starting point, they're the midway point, and it just all seems to fit together.
Well, man, thank you for visiting with us. That was incredible, and have some fun today.
Yeah, well, thanks.
Thank you.